right, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today. We're coming with you for another Ancestry DNA video. And this particular video is actually featuring my wife, Kim, and her distant cousin, Melanie. Now, there's a spin to this because Melanie, her father is actually from Ghana, the West African country of Ghana. Both of her father's parents are from Ghana, and her mother's side of the family is from Jamaica. Now, this is the catch of this whole ordeal here. Melanie's mother has taken the test, but my wife does not match her mother. So because my wife does not match her mother, she's a paternal match. Secondly, both of my wife's parents have taken the test, okay, and Melanie is a direct match with my mother-in-law, of course, my wife's mother. So here we have it. We actually have two cousins here, distant cousins that are connected. They were disconnected from the transatlantic slave trade, and they're now back connected. We're live here in London. Happy to be here. So I want to take some time and actually ask them some questions. And I'll trade now and I'll record. Okay? All right.
Hello, Pete.
So this is Luca here. Luca just spoke. Again, we've got Melanie, my wife's cousin. This is Melanie. And we also have Luciana. Say hello, Luciana.
Hello.
Yeah. So Melanie, we're going to start with you. First of all, we're so grateful that you actually decided to take the DNA testing. And so many people that have a direct lineage to the motherland of Africa, they don't want to take the test because they feel like I already know my roots. So can you kind of tell everyone watching why you decided to even take that leap to test with the DNA testing?
Yeah, sure. So from my perspective, the reason why I actually took the test was because my mum was very much aware of her dad's. Well, she was born and raised in Jamaica.
Yes.
Aware of her Jamaican roots. However, for her dad's family, she wasn't so familiar with them. She didn't get to meet them at all. So it was my way of helping her really to connect with her family, and her family go by the surname of Bowden.
Yes.
So that's the main reason why I took it. And not so much thinking of myself.
Yeah.
And yes, so it's been quite a great experience, and linking and getting links with family who from my dad's side actually, which wasn't the purpose of me actually doing the DNA test.
This is awesome, Melanie. And now your father, we understand that both sides of his family are from the ethnic group of the Ashanti.
Yes,
Ashanti people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the town of Adrisu.
Yeah.
And this is very interesting because my wife and I were actually in Adrisu 10 months ago, and we met the actual chief out there, not knowing that my wife had a direct connection to this particular village, this town in the Kumasi region. So they're just shock on top of shock. Now, I want to go over to Luca. Okay, now Luca, we understand that a couple of years ago that mom and daddy took you to Ghana. Of course, you were born and raised here in London, but they took you to Ghana. So kind of tell everybody how you felt about West Africa and Ghana. Was it a positive experience for you?
Well, it was quite an interesting experience because I saw loads of things that I hadn't seen before, and I saw some kind of different places, and I got used to the spicy food, and also I had more confidence of eating new foods and having new experiences. So I felt quite interested to learn more.
So let's talk about these spicy foods. I understand that you had quite an experience with the Ghanaian jollof rice.
Yeah.
Tell us about that jollof rice. A lot of people out there love that jollof rice.
I like it because the taste is quite spicy. It's a bit moreish because I eat it most of the time I go there.
Yes.
And the spice gives it a really good taste.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how are the people in Ghana as well?
Pardon?
How are the people in Ghana? You know, just like when you went there, the people that you spoke to and that you met. Yeah. How are the people in Ghana?
Oh, quite friendly.
Very
Taught
friendly.
me some words, and I studied a bit of numbers and words, basic words.
And what did you also think of? What are the other things that you saw about the young children? Did you think anything? Did you see anything that stuck out? That stuck out to you?
Oh, because the children they knew a lot more than me, and the people there they were a lot strict. So the children learned, really disciplined. So they learn quick. They they knew all their times tables.
And you also saw some of the children at very young age working as well, didn't you?
Oh yeah, working. They were working their own stall market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. We appreciate all that feedback, Luke, and we're glad you had a positive experience. So again, you all, we're live here in London. I mean, we have 4 family members here. They're all our distant cousins. We've got Melanie, my beautiful wife, Kim over there, and her 2 precious kids. Melanie actually has a 3rd child too, but she wasn't able to make it here today. But I mean, this is such beautiful footage, you all, of distant cousins. For all the DNA junkies out there, they match at around 8 centimorgans. So we're looking at about 6 generations of separation from the transatlantic slave trade. Another family is back united by the power of DNA testing. Hey, thank you all for joining us. We're out.